The robots aren't coming. They're already here. And by 2026, your job might not exist. Not because of a recession, not because of outsourcing, but because an algorithm decided it could do your work better, faster, and for pennies on the dollar. The World Economic Forum projects 85 million jobs worldwide could be disrupted or transformed by automation through 2030, with the acceleration happening fastest in 2026. From customer service to trucking, radiology to accounting, entire industries with centuries of history are being erased in months. This isn't science fiction, it's economic demolition happening right now. And these 10 industries are first on the chopping block. And if you care about cutting through the noise on the US economy and housing market, consider subscribing. This is what we do every week on EconoNova. Number 10, customer service and call centers. Let's start with an industry that's already gasping for air, customer service. BLS data shows 2.9 million Americans currently depend on these jobs to survive. That's roughly the entire population of Chicago, and by 2026, Gartner projects conversational AI will slash contact center labor costs by $80 billion. That's not a typo, $80 billion gone. But here's what makes this truly devastating. This isn't a gradual decline, it's a cliff. Research shows that by 2026, up to 85% of customer service interactions could be handled by AI chatbots. Major companies are already restructuring around AI voice systems so sophisticated they can detect if you're angry, adjust their tone mid-sentence, and solve problems without a single human interaction. And customers actually prefer it. Wait times drop from 20 minutes to 20 seconds. The technology is terrifying in its efficiency. AI costs about 50 cents per interaction, compared to $6 for a human agent. A call center with 500 employees costs roughly $18.5 million annually. Replace them with AI, and that drops to $270,000. What CEO in their right mind wouldn't make that switch? And they are making that switch right now. AT&T cut 9,500 positions in 2024. Salesforce reduced its customer support workforce by 4,000 roles, with CEO Mark Benioff stating AI now handles up to half the company's work. JP Morgan's consumer banking chief projects a 10% reduction in operations headcount as AI tools are deployed. Jennifer, a single mother in Phoenix, worked customer service for 11 years, earning $38,000 a year. Last month, she got the email. Position eliminated, effective immediately. Severance, 2 weeks pay. Now she's applying for jobs that pay $13 an hour, competing against hundreds of other displaced workers flooding the market. And here's the cruelest part. The skills these workers have, patience, communication, problem solving, they're all worthless in an AI economy. You can't retrain empathy into coding. These workers are stranded. But if you think customer service has it bad, the next industry is already dead. Number 9, data entry and administrative support. If customer service is dying, administrative work is already in the morgue. Right now, 3.4 million Americans work in data entry and administrative support roles. And McKinsey research projects roughly 2 million of these roles could be automated by 2030, with the acceleration hitting hardest in 2026. Robotic process automation doesn't just assist humans, it replaces them entirely. Software platforms like UiPath and Automation Anywhere, with 99.9% accuracy. They don't take lunch breaks, they don't make typos, and they work 24/7 without overtime. A mid-sized insurance company that once employed 200 data entry clerks now operates with 12 people supervising automated systems. The savings? Over $7 million annually. And this is happening across every sector: finance, healthcare, logistics, retail, government. Maria worked data entry for a hospital system in Ohio for 16 years, earning $42,000 a year. Last year, her hospital deployed an AI system that could do her entire team's work, 10 people laid off in one meeting. Maria is now 54 years old, with skills that no longer matter. She's applied to 60 jobs, 0 callbacks. This is the hidden crisis of AI automation. Data entry used to be a gateway, first job out of high school, re-entry point for parents returning to work. Now, that gateway is sealed shut, and by 2026, 2 million jobs at an average salary of $41,000 equals over $80 billion in lost wages sucked out of communities already struggling. Number 8. Retail and cashier positions. Walk into any Walmart, Target, or CVS lately? Notice something missing? People. Right now, 3.6 million Americans work as retail cashiers. But research projects over 1 million of those jobs could vanish as retailers deploy AI-powered checkout systems and fully automated stores. Amazon Go proved the concept. Walk in, grab what you need, walk out. No checkout, no cashier, just sensors, cameras, and algorithms. Now, competitors are racing to deploy similar systems. Walmart is testing cashierless stores. Target is expanding self-checkout. The economics are undeniable. A cashier costs about $25,000 annually in wages, plus another $8,000 in benefits. A self-checkout kiosk costs $30,000 up front and lasts a decade. Over 10 years, that's $330,000 for a human versus $35,000 for a machine. Retailers operate on 2 to 3% margins. Every dollar saved is a dollar towards survival. But let's zoom out. Cashier jobs have always been safety nets. Teenagers saving for college, single parents juggling childcare, retirees supplementing Social Security. When they disappear, those people don't just lose income, they fall straight into poverty. Data shows 40% of retail workers live paycheck to paycheck. Nearly 30% rely on food stamps despite working full-time. By 2026, retail won't just look different, it'll be a graveyard of abandoned careers. Hold on, because if retail is bleeding out, number 7 is about to flatline. Number 7, trucking and delivery drivers. This one hits differently, because trucking isn't just a job, it's a way of life. Over 3.5 million Americans work as truck drivers. It's brutal, lonely work, but it pays decently, averaging $48,000 annually, and doesn't require a college degree. For millions, especially in rural America, trucking has been the path to a middle-class life. But by 2026, that path is getting bulldozed. Autonomous trucks are already on the highways hauling real cargo for real companies. Companies like Too Simple completed a 951-mile autonomous truck delivery with no human intervention. Waymo and Tesla are deploying self-driving semi-trucks that can operate 24/7 without breaks or hours of service restrictions. Goldman Sachs projects that autonomous trucking could eliminate 300,000 jobs per year once the technology scales. A route that takes a human driver 3 days can be completed by an autonomous truck in 36 hours straight. Industry analysts estimate that by 2026, we'll see autonomous trucks logging hundreds of millions of commercial miles annually, up from just 10 million in 2024. Mike, a truck driver from Montana, has been hauling freight for 22 years, earning $65,000 a year. Last month, the logistics company he contracts with told him they're transitioning to autonomous fleets. His income gone within 24 months. His rig, which he still owes $80,000 on, worthless. Mike's 51 years old, with no college degree. What's he supposed to do? And the communities that depend on truckers, they're dying too. Truck stops, diners, motels, repair shops. When the drivers disappear, those businesses collapse. By now, you're seeing the pattern, but number 6 is different. This is about the backbone of America, and it's snapping in half. Number 6, manufacturing and assembly line workers. If trucking is the lifeblood of American logistics, manufacturing is the backbone of American production. Right now, 12.8 million people work in U.S. manufacturing. These jobs used to define the American dream: union wages, pensions, healthcare, job security. But that dream has been dying for decades. Now, AI and robotics are finishing the job. Industry analysts project that by 2030, automation could eliminate over 2 million manufacturing jobs, with 2026 marking a critical acceleration point. Tesla's gigafactories operate with minimal human oversight. Robots handle welding, assembly, painting, and quality control. A single robotic arm can perform tasks that once required 5 workers, operating 24 hours a day without breaks. Ford's latest plants use AI systems to optimize production flow. General Motors announced billions in automation investment, explicitly stating the goal is workforce reduction. The cost savings are staggering. A human assembly line worker costs $65,000 annually. An industrial robot costs $100,000 upfront and operates for 10 years. Over that decade, the human costs $650,000. The robot costs $120,000. And the robot produces more, with higher precision and 0 errors. Carlos worked the assembly line at a Ford plant in Michigan for 28 years, earning $72,000 a year. He was 6 years from retirement with a full pension. Last year, Ford restructured his plant. Carlos is 57. His pension got reduced by 40%. He's now working warehouse jobs for $16 an hour. When a factory closes or shrinks, entire communities collapse. Detroit, Youngstown, Gary. These cities already know this story. But now it's spreading to small manufacturing towns across America. By 2026, American manufacturing will be more productive than ever and emptier than it's been in a century. We're halfway through this list, and the devastation is already catastrophic. But the next 5? They're the industries people thought were safe, the careers parents told their kids to pursue. Number 5, medical coding and billing. Healthcare is supposed to be the safe zone during automation, right? But here's what nobody tells you. For every doctor treating patients, there are 3 people behind the scenes keeping the system running. Processing insurance claims, translating diagnoses into billing codes, and it's being absolutely demolished by AI. Right now, about 350,000 Americans work in medical coding and billing, earning an average of $47,000 a year. Natural language processing systems can now read physician documentation and assign billing codes with 98% accuracy, faster than any human, cheaper than any human. Hospitals using these systems are reporting workforce reductions of 50% or more within the first year. By 2026, projections show up to 60% of medical coding and billing jobs could be automated. That's over 210,000 positions eliminated. And here's what makes this cruel. These workers invested in their careers. Medical coding requires specialized training and certification. They build expertise. And then, an algorithm that learned the same material in 72 hours replaces them. The irony? Healthcare is booming. Demand is at record highs. Hospitals are expanding. Patient volumes are increasing. But the jobs processing that care? Vanishing. All because software can do it cheaper. Number 4, accounting and bookkeeping. Let's talk about one of the oldest professions in civilization, accounting. If you wanted job security, you became an accountant. Get your CPA. You'll always have work. Except that promise is about to shatter. Right now, 1.4 million Americans work as accountants and bookkeepers, averaging $77,000 annually. But software platforms like QuickBooks, Xero, and Wave have already automated basic bookkeeping. Small businesses that once hired part-time bookkeepers now use apps that handle everything automatically. For routine bookkeeping, humans are already obsolete. Tax preparation is being automated at terrifying speed. TurboTax, H&R Block, and newer platforms use AI systems that handle complex returns without human intervention. Why pay an accountant $400 when software does it for $49.99? Industry analysts project up to 480,000 accounting and bookkeeping jobs could be eliminated by 2030, with 2026 marking a critical inflection point. That's over 1/3 of the workforce gone. Jennifer's parents told her to major in accounting because every business needs accountants. She graduated in 2019 with $60,000 in student debt, got her CPA in 2022. By 2025, her firm had cut 40% of junior accountants, replacing them with AI. Her debt? Still there. Her career? Non-existent. By 2026, accounting won't be dead, but it'll be unrecognizable. A handful of elite firms serving corporate clients. Everyone else fighting for scraps. Number 3, radiology and medical imaging. Now we're entering dangerous territory. Radiology. Radiologists spend 4 years in medical school, 5 years in residency, and earn an average of $420,000 a year. They're essential to diagnosing everything from broken bones to cancer. And AI is transforming their field faster than almost anyone predicted. By 2026, the FDA will have cleared over 1,000 AI algorithms for medical imaging. These systems can identify lung cancer, breast cancer, brain tumors, and fractures with accuracy rates exceeding 95%. That's matching or exceeding human performance, and they do it in 30 seconds. Research shows that about 70% of radiology work involves routine interpretive tasks that AI can increasingly handle. Industry reports indicate that by 2026, radiologists will spend less time on pure image interpretation and more time on complex cases and patient consultation. The field is transforming. Dr. Patel graduated from radiology residency in 2023 with 5 job offers and 6-figure signing bonuses. By 2025, those attractive offers started including clauses about AI-augmented workflows and reduced guaranteed volumes. Compensation packages shifted. The leverage disappeared. Radiology was supposed to be the safe medical specialty. High pay, predictable hours. Now, it's ground zero for medical AI transformation. And if radiologists have to adapt this dramatically, what medical specialty is truly safe? Number 2, legal research and paralegals. The legal industry has always operated with a certain arrogance. Lawyers are irreplaceable. The law is too complex, too human, except machines can do it. And by 2026, they will have decimated the legal workforce. Right now, about 340,000 paralegals work in the United States, earning around $56,000 a year. They're the engine of law firms, conducting legal research, drafting documents, analyzing case files. But AI legal research tools are making them obsolete at a shocking pace. Platforms like Ross Intelligence, Westlaw Edge, and Casetext can analyze thousands of case files in seconds. They generate research memos that used to take paralegals 20 hours of work. Now, it takes 20 minutes. And corporate clients who used to pay $150 an hour for paralegal work are now questioning why they should pay that when AI subscriptions cost $15. Industry projections suggest that by 2030, up to 50% of paralegal positions could be eliminated. But it's not just paralegals. Junior associates are being displaced too. Big law firms have slashed their incoming associate classes, explicitly citing AI efficiencies. The traditional legal career ladder is collapsing. Young lawyers entering the field graduated with $150,000 to $250,000 in law school debt. They passed the bar. They did everything right. And now, there are fewer entry-level positions because AI is doing the work that used to train new lawyers. And now, we've arrived at number 1. But before I reveal it, hit that subscribe button, because what you're about to hear isn't just about jobs. It's about truth. It's about democracy. So subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's expose what's really happening. Number 1, journalism and content creation. Here we are, number 1. And this one's personal, because the industry AI is destroying fastest and most completely is journalism and content creation. The very industry responsible for bringing you information like this. Industry analysts flag up to 40% of journalism jobs at risk of significant disruption or elimination. Right now, roughly 200,000 people work as journalists, reporters, editors, and content creators in the United States. They write news articles, investigate corruption, produce documentaries, and hold power accountable. It's vital work, democratic work, and it's dying. AI writing tools like ChatGPT, Jasper, and Claude can generate articles, blog posts, and scripts in seconds. The Associated Press uses AI to write earnings reports and sports recaps. Forbes deploys AI to cover financial markets. Bloomberg uses algorithms for real-time market analysis. Smaller outlets are replacing human writers entirely with AI-generated content that costs virtually nothing. Freelance journalism rates have collapsed. In 2020, an experienced journalist could charge $500 for a 1,000-word article. In 2025, that same article pays $100. Why? Because AI can write it for $2. The quality isn't perfect, but it's good enough. But journalism's collapse isn't just about economics. It's about truth. When AI writes the news, who's fact-checking? Who's verifying sources? Who's investigating corruption? Who's holding politicians and corporations accountable? Algorithms don't do investigative journalism. They just generate content, optimized for engagement, devoid of depth, context, or courage. Over 2,500 newspapers have shut down since 2005, and by 2026, it'll be worse. AI will finish what corporate consolidation started: the death of local news, the death of investigative reporting, the death of truth. There are entire towns in America right now with no local newspaper, no one covering city council meetings, no one investigating the mayor. When democracy dies in darkness, AI is holding the light switch. Content creators, the YouTubers, podcasters, and bloggers who built audiences through authentic voices, they're being replaced too. AI tools can now generate scripts, edit videos, create thumbnails, even generate synthetic voices that sound human. YouTube is already filled with AI-generated channels getting millions of views, proving that authenticity doesn't matter as much as efficiency. By 2026, journalism and content creation will be unrecognizable. Platforms will be flooded with AI content, and the human voices drowned out in algorithmic noise. This isn't just about lost jobs. It's about lost truth, lost accountability, lost humanity. The AI revolution is here. By 2026, when Gartner's $80 billion in labor cost reductions fully materialize, when conversational AI handles 85% of customer interactions, when autonomous trucks are logging hundreds of millions of commercial miles, these 10 industries will be unrecognizable. Millions of jobs erased, entire career paths deleted, communities devastated. The American workforce is being reshaped by technology that doesn't care about mortgages, childcare, retirement, or survival. It just optimizes, automates, replaces. And the people being replaced? They're us, our neighbors, our family members, our friends. And unless something changes, unless we demand policy interventions, job retraining programs, universal basic income, 2026 won't just be another year. It'll be the year the American workforce learns that progress doesn't always mean prosperity. Sometimes it just means survival. And for millions, survival is about to get exponentially harder. So here's my question for you. Which industry on this list shocked you the most? And do you work in any of these fields, or do you know someone who does? Drop a comment and let's talk about this. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs to see it. Subscribe if you haven't already, because what happens in 2026 will define a generation, and we can't afford to be blindsided. This is EconoNova. Stay sharp.